Woo! Hey folks, we're gonna take a look at this week's events as well as King Barton's rework, so let's get right into it. Hey folks, welcome back. My name is Zeals. For all you new folks out there, make sure you grab a snack today because this may be a long one, but it's gonna be good. And folks, before we just dive right in, I want to give a shout out to my newest member of the Patreon family, with Vinith. Thank you so much for joining the family and supporting me and supporting this channel, because I'm gonna put half of that towards the next giveaway, and I'm excited. It's gonna be a surprise giveaway for the loyal viewers that check back. During the 2 weeks, this is what we're gonna get for the daily login bonus. We're going to get 14 profit orbs for free. That's gonna be awesome, as well as these glory chests, as well as the carnival box. We'll take a look at that very shortly. Let me claim this real quick, and the trial of the champions, as well as okay, so I got number 1 after I updated my team. That is good. So let's get all of this and get out of here. Okay, let's go into the event tab. Since this game is based in mainland China, they are celebrating the National Day of the People's Republic of China on October 1st. So for 2 weeks, this is what we're going to get. Alright, so we get ×2 campaign auto battle drop, as well as the event raid rewards. Let's check that out. And the first time to replenish your gems event is, wow, what does that mean? So basically, if you ever purchase these gem boxes or gem deals, that gets refreshed. So I'm not gonna do that because I've never purchased those. What I'm gonna do instead is going into the event raid, and let's check this out. ×2, let's see, bam, just anything in there, and there you go. We're getting double the rewards. That is awesome. And yes, I'm gonna purchase more with the gems and make sure we get double the loot. So it's showing 30 here, right? 30 shards of each, but I'm gonna get what? Oh, 60 each. Come on, can I get some luck here? Can I get a proc? I know it's really low, but come on camera. You're embarrassing me, game. Okay, so we got a bunch of those. And let's see about the purple goo and as well the promotion stones. Bah, yeah, we're getting double of everything. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. Let's see that. Yeah. Woo! It's gonna give me a lot of 4-star shards. Let's check out the bags here. Yeah, we're at 678. I was at almost 0 with the 3-star shards. 421, 420. Woo! Got a good number. So as you can see in the top right, you're seeing the ×2 right there. We got extra gold. We got some extra player EXP as well as the hero EXP. Let's claim that. Bam! I leveled up to 309. Woo! That's good. And let's go back. Now, before I get into the carnival box, it's a little scary, guys. I want to take a look at the celebration package. Folks, be honest with me. Guston's skin looks cute. It looks cute. I gotta say it. Yeah, the C word. It looks cute. He's like dangling this, basket. What is even in there? Some lights, man. Some LED lights. He got that star one. Come on, folks. Give it up to them. It looks cute, okay? Let's talk about the stats real quick. We got control immune by 5%, HP by 5%. Those are really good stats for Guston. There is no speed, so it's not really a mandatory skin for PvP. Attack, yeah, it's nice, but it doesn't really affect the soul link damage, his last passive damage. If it was plus speed, that would have been like an immediate purchase for those that are in the end game PvP that are rocking Gustons. As for the rest of the pack, you're getting heroic summon scrolls as well as profit orbs. It's not a bad deal whatsoever. Right now, what I'm gonna get just for this video, I want those carnival boxes. I want to get some. I just want to open it in front of you guys and talk about it. So I'm just gonna purchase this $2 deal. It's not gonna break the bank. Yeah, so let's get it. Got it. So let's go back in here. Whoa! That is scary looking little penny. Is that even penny? Clown penny. So we're gonna purchase this on camera. Now, is it worth it? It really depends on your progress, Seal Land, as well as your 4-star generation. So if you are able to do the event raids at the max level, as well as how high your Seal Land is, if you're not really high, you're not running out of 3-star heroes, then this is not really that worth it. But there's the math on your screen right now. Check it out. Bam! So courtesy to Reddit user over on aka Christ, my Discord moderator, he is a math wizard. He took the time to do that. So basically, too long didn't read. It's not worth it if your Seal Land is not really high, as well as you're not running out of 3-star heroes per much. So what we're gonna do is just open all of them up. Just see if our luck is great. Open 10, Here we go. So there's a quick open option, but guys, come on. This is what I like to do here. I gotta scratch it. What? Oh, we got 4 of a kind. Yeah. So, oh, the gambling addiction in me. 3 of a kind. Here we go. I did it on my alt account, and I only got, whoa, it's already like glowing. Spoiler alert. Woo! How many is that? 4 of a kind. Wow. The streamer luck. Well, I'm not streaming, but yeah. Oh, okay. There it is. I just jinxed myself. And no glow here. Oh, wait. There is a glow. 3 of a kind. The Forest Army. Can we get a 5 of a kind here? 5? No. Okay, 3 of a kind. And that is the Abyss. Let's see. No. Oh, there's a glow. Okay. 3 of a kind. Woo! Got the Fortress knocked out. And yeah. What is this? Nothing. A dud. And let's do a little bit more. How many got left? 2? Another dud. So I got 3 duds. And this one, the last one, there's a glow. There's another one. Let's go. Ah, the game. Early spoilers. Okay, 3 of a kind. We did. Woo! That's a lot. Wow. Whoa. Wow, that is a lot of 3 stars. I am dying for 3 stars. I don't know what it is. Actually, I know what it is. It's the Steel Land as well as the event raids. I just need 3 stars, and I'm not doing heroic summons. A lot of us are holding on to our scrolls. I'll show you guys that real quick. So that is a lot. Got 2 5-star heroes. We'll open that as well. So claim them. Thank you, Penny. Scary Penny. Thank you. So as for the scrolls, I'm saving up 1428. Not as much as some other lords out there. I know a guy with 4,000 that I'll be featuring tomorrow. I'm not at 4,000, but I'm doing pretty good myself. And this is pretty much why I don't have a lot of 3 stars, because I'm just hoarding up. Let's go in here and open these up, because we got to do the heroic miracle anyway. And bam, like so. We got 2 fortress knocked out. So now that we have exposed the heroic miracle, let's talk about that. We got this chest up in here, the glory chest, and it's pretty much what it says. It gives you a random chance to give you all these resources, and it's free, absolutely free, and it's gonna help you. If you're a new player, this is gonna be really good. This is gonna be a good week to start a new account. If you're thinking about making a baby junior account like I am, well, I already have, but if you want to do a journey like me, it's gonna be good. All right, so we got Mim up in there. He is a dark hero. Mim is not a bad hero whatsoever. He just requires the right team, a Mim cheese team. Or if you have a team like mine, I'll show you real soon, when you have like a bunch of weaker heroes die off early, then Mim is gonna do well. And with the unbending will changed, now that it doesn't last an entire round, Mim has a chance to strike back. He is pretty good now. So he didn't move in the tier list. Actually, I have to check it. But he is not dropping down for now, because most of his damage comes from his last passive. But in the end game aura, it's hard for your heroes to really die early on. So Mim doesn't really have a lot of early pressure. Unless, of course, you're using a cheese because of Amun-Ra Gate. So that is why passive damage is king right now. Now, while Mim is loaded with passive damage, once again, he needs fuel. He needs deaths to happen. And yes, having 1 death per round, it's nice. It's better than nothing. But when you have like 3 or 4 deaths in a round, whew, that's when Mim just kicks in, the doors right open, and destroy heroes through their unbending will. So let's do the heroic miracle together. And we just opened the 2 fortress heroes. What else do I gotta do? Oh yeah! I've been meaning to do this yesterday. If you guys missed out my yesterday's video, I was building heroes on my, well, this account, my daddy account, the senior account. I'm gonna purchase those. Yeah, I want to purchase both of these. Woo! We got that fat 100. That looks huge right there. And we're gonna open one by one. I got my eyes on the prize. Am I gonna get it again this time? Yesterday I got a DA. What about today? Whoa, spoiler alert. Okay, what about today? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. But got an omnivore. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. And one more. Maybe he'll get reworked. You know, fingers crossed. 3, 2. Oh, okay. That's another DA. I believe that is my 6th copy. It's not an Amun-Ra, but I'll build a DA for Seal Land, and nicely organized right there. We got 4 copies, 2 in the bags. Good stuff. We're inches away from getting enough copies, and I just want a Dark Arthur though to climb Seal Land in the Dark faction, as well as doing well in the broken spaces, wave 7. Check out the video on that. So we completed the dark faction, so we got 5 profit orbs. Let's complete the rest. So the fortress, I just need to get one dude out, Valentino. Speaking of Valentino, let me show you guys something. There was a time when I used to beg the game for Valentinos. Now it's been a year or something like that. And yeah, anyways, so let's get the Valkyries out. Actually, I don't want her sitting in the bag, so we're gonna take out the Dragon Slayers. There's ×2 there and 1 more. Whoa, I got a lot of Heart Watchers. Wow. Starlight, sure. Starlight has been reworked, so it's safe to take her out and maybe use her as fodder. And of course, we gotta get some Abyss heroes out. King Barton got reworked today, so let's take him out. 3 of them. Bah. Like so. Alright, we knocked out Forest. We knocked out Dark. Okay, so I need light stuff. Okay, Michelle's, sure. And we knocked out, I believe, the Abyss. So we just gotta do the Shadow faction. So I'll get Aiden's out then. Bah. And that should be it. Yeah, let's claim all. I just love this. This never gets old. The armor pieces, the heroic scrolls, a mirror in there, and the glory chest. We'll open all those as well. 5 more profit orbs. What's my tally at? 233. I can get more in here. You know what? Why don't we? Yeah, I'll just do that later on when I do the profit orbs. And speaking of the profit orbs, we got the profit orb event. Now the big question that's on everybody's mind is, should you participate? It is for 2 weeks. So you have 2 weeks for this event to tempt your mind. Should you do the profit orb event? I addressed it on Tuesday, but if you missed out that news video, I'll go over it again. Basically, it really depends. If you're a new player, don't hold out. If you can complete at least 1 loop, if you're like a month-old player or a month and a half or 2 months in, and you have 80 profit orbs to do 1 completion, I would strongly advise it. You're gonna get a Heart Watcher. If you're a brand spanking new, like I'm talking 1 day or 2 weeks in, use the profit orbs right now to progress. Get that 5-star, get some fodder pieces. Now, what about some other folks? First of all, if you don't have an E5 hero, like my baby junior account, I'm gonna show you guys this because I will be doing my orbs on the baby junior account. My highest hero is an E1 Horus. In that case, if you can do 1 completion and you have enough profit orb generation, I mean, you should, because you're going to get 14 back. So if you have 80 right now, and the monthly event is going to reset for most of us very soon. Wait a minute, why did I exit out? Okay, let me go back there real quick. So you're gonna get 14 from the daily login. You're gonna get the monthly event reset. So if you can at least generate around 80 profit orbs per month, I have a guide on that. If you can't do it and you have 80 right now and you don't have an E5 hero just yet, do it. Do 1 loop. If you're really scared and you really want to go big in events, then by all means save up. There are 2 big events coming. One next month, it's going to be the Halloween event, as well as the month after that, the Black Friday event. Now, what am I going to do? What is Zeals gonna do? I'm going to do 2 loops. I think I will do 2 loops. I was thinking about doing all of them because by Black Friday or Halloween event, I will have generated at least up to 300 profit orbs. If you want to hold out, if you have like 160 orbs and you have an E5 hero or 2, I would hold out until Halloween event. And they're gonna bait us. Ooh, let's see what the rewards are gonna be for the Halloween event. And if it's not good enough, then we just save a little bit more for the Black Friday event. So that's my opinion about the Prophet Summon event. Okay? If someone asks me in the comment section when I already explained it, I'm just kidding. You guys could ask me whatever you want. So the Great Dwarves Blessing, the Smithy event, lasts for 1 more week. Don't forget it, guys. I usually forget it. Please remind me on Discord. That explains pretty much the events. What about the chest? Let's open them up. Where is it at? Here we go. We got 45 in the bank. 3. Should we open all of them? Yeah, open all of them. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I mean, doesn't really matter. Woo! We got a nice toast window. 3,000 guild coins. I was expecting a little bit more, but okay, sure. We got 5 million gold. Promotion stones. I mean, it's free. I guess my main account needs it as well because I have a Max Phoenix and I really want... Why do I have so many pets? I made 2 almond raws to level 100. Look at those blue stones. I got magic sauce on her. I had magic sauces already. I got 2 more that I just didn't level up yet. So we're gonna use those 2 5-stars. We're gonna rock Horus real quick. I'm gonna showcase King Barton as well. Just give me a second here. I want to just enjoy the moment. I made 2 E5 heroes in a day. Let me spend some love time with them. All right, so I got the Holy Damage Stone for PvP. I'll switch that up for PvE into Block Stone because Melassa's up. And you know what? What do we get for Melassa? How are we gonna handle Melassa here? We got this yesterday. Where's it at? Boom! Aiden's Fury. It's gonna be fat. It's gonna be big. It's not gonna be 1200 attack. It's gonna be like what? Isn't it like 2400 attack? Something like that. Do I have one? Yeah, so 2700. My bad. Okay, my bad. Oh, I have one against Warriors as well for my Horus. Man, my Horus is so happy. You can see him chuckling. I actually can't, but okay. So we're gonna go with that. All right. Enough talking. Let's go. Let's fight Joji. The reason I'm fighting only Joji is because that's the only player I have on my friends list from my guild. We're gonna bench Asmodel. I was using Asmodel yesterday, but I'm gonna use E3 Mim. Some of you guys asked about Mimmer. So I was talking about Mim earlier, right? I have early death heroes. These almond raws are most likely gonna die quickly. So my E3 Mim is still gonna be doing consistent damage in the almond raw end game. Everyone rocks at least 1 almond raw. That's called end game. If they don't have an almond raw, they're not end game. Unless they're doing something unique. Yeah, Asmodel just didn't do any damage against double almond raws. His damage just doesn't go through. So let's check this out. All right. There. Okay, that was for funsies, and we won. Woo! I mean, I'm not saying, guys, those 5-star almond raw is gonna win you every single match. It's not. It's not. But look at that. Look at that. This is undeniable. I have other screenshots as well. I also have Joji trying this out with his 2 E5 almond raws, as well as just blank 5-star Abyss heroes just for the aura. Horus is your boy. He is a tier 0.5 in the PvP endgame meta right now. But like I said, I'll showcase that fully. Put him to the test against triple E5 almond raws. Can he still bypass all those Guardian Shadows? We'll see later on this week. As for Mim, that's how he pretty much rolls. If you have early deaths and you have those little 5-stars, and it's Borderland kind of a cheese as well because you got those almond raws just there to give Guardian Shadows and they're gonna die, pretty much fueling Mim to do his last passive. So it's gonna be good. Alright, ladies and gents, let me show you my side project, my side account. I was going to E5 in today, but I'm gonna hold off and we'll talk about why. So let's talk about his rework. So we got the last passive. I always work backwards. So the last passive, the Call of the King, it's gonna deal damage to everybody in your opponent's team whenever he takes basic or active attacks. So when King Barton takes a basic or an active attack, he will counterattack. The damage over time is not going to trigger the attack buff or the counter attack. It's going to be pretty much basics and the active skills that trigger the counter attack. But there are some conditions where he doesn't counter attack, and that is when he is in a hard CC. So Twines, Freezes, Stuns, Petrify is going to prevent King Barton from doing his last passive, the counter attack. But he'll still gain that attack buff. It will stack up. But the bad thing is that it only lasts 1 round anyway. So by the time he comes out of the CC, unless you have a Gustin and has told him to remove the CC before King Barton can do his basic or active attack, it's pretty much meaningless. The King's demeanor, it has not changed. He still does extra damage against starting targets, and he has that crowd control immunity, which is a good thing. But the thing is that CC effect, it can be removed with Purify, as well as now Gustin being in the game, the totem thing, it can remove CCs And of course, people in the end game have already invested into the stun immunity in the new guild tech. So stuns right now aren't as strong as it used to be back in the day, but it's still a good thing. It's better than nothing. Alright, what about the heroic charge? His first passive, there are no changes with that as well. His basic attack attacks 4 random enemies for 125% of attack and has a chance to stun them for 2 rounds. But once again, we already talked about stuns. But one thing I did forget to say is for all the new viewers out there, you cannot stun PvE bosses. So against Zeal minions, King Barton can do well with the rework, but it's not by a huge margin. Scaries are much better for Abyss, Sealand, as well as Cruise. But of course, to get to Sealand 20 in Abyss, you need multiple Scaries. And if you cannot get that, if you only have King Barton copies, the game did not give you the Penny copies or Horus copies or Valkyrie copies, then you gotta work with what you got. And that is gonna be where King Barton comes in for not only Sealand to getting you to Sealand 10 or 11. And also with King Barton, you can climb into Hell in Aspen Dungeon as well. But in the end game PvP, he's not gonna really budge whatsoever in the tier list or in the meta. He's not gonna crack a stone in the meta or anything like that. And also in PvE, because the bosses go after your entire team, the attack buff from his last passive is gonna go away. So his next basic and active attack will not get the boost from his last passive's attack. So that's why it is a shame. I wish it lasted more than a round, but I guess they were just too scared. Most of their paying customers are stacking light and dark. I guess they didn't want to see a floodgate of King Bartons and Horus and just Gustins everywhere. That's a shame, I guess. That's a shame. Anyways, what about his active attack? Active attack is pretty much the same as well, except you got this King's Shelter. Increases 10% of damage reduce, and it is not stackable. And other than that, his active attack now hits frontline. It used to be backline. I mean, the thing is, you don't want to attack the front line because people got Horus up in there or other heroes that benefit from being in the front line, which is, pretty much taking hits. They want to take hits. So, I don't know why they did this. But as compensation, they upped his attack damage, 315% of attack damage against frontline, and increases self damage reduced, and 40% attack by 3 rounds. So in terms of the damage reduced, it used to be 35%, now it's 20%, but you're still gonna get that 10% from the King's Shelter. You're missing 5%, but you're giving the rest of your team that 10% damage reduced, so it's better than nothing. But overall, my opinion, what do I feel about King Barton in the endgame PvP as well as PvE? It's a meh. I'm going to fodder him. I'm pretty much going to use him. I've been holding out for a rework, and now that I've seen it, I'm gonna fodder him. But if you're in the early game and you have no access to Penny, Horus, or Valkyrie copies, like I said, and you only have King Bartons, then you gotta do what the game tells you to do, right? You gotta build some King Bartons for now, get him up to 9-star, 10-star, and hopefully by then the game has blessed you with enough Horus or Penny or Valkyrie copies, and you have gathered enough glorious relics to make a swap, and you can use King Barton as food. That's gonna be it, guys. So not much has changed for him in PvP. In PvE, you'll get a little bit more counterattack damage, but he's attacking the front line now. So against Pray for Fire bosses, you're attacking 1 with the active attack instead of the 2 that you could have with the old active attack. But you're giving your team damage reduce if your team really needs that in the early game, so it's not that bad. But overall, if you're in the mid to late to end game, it's gonna be food tier. Alright, that's my verdict. If there's some crazy King Barton cheeses to be exposed, I'll let you guys know ASAP. If you're afraid to use him as food, then make sure you hold on to him. If you're an endgame player where every 5-star just, it matters, you don't want to build new projects, then by all means. Alright, that's going to wrap it up for this week. We have a lot of things to do. We got to talk about the endgame meta. We got to do some Prophet Orb summons. There's a lot of videos coming your way, so make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe as well. And make sure you leave a comment down below if you made it to the end. I'm out for now. Have a good weekend. Your boy, Zeals. Peace.